following segment is sponsored by Petland.
Welcome back. We have Ron with Petland Iowa City joining us, and today we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. Good morning, Ron. Who do you have with you today?
I have my own little puppies. I've got little Susie over here, a little white fluffy thing, and then I have Fitz. He is a schnoodle, a schnauzer poodle.
They're both so precious. Well, how can these two little guys help with our New Year's resolutions?
That's a good question. I am a firm believer that if you try again, you're going to succeed. They've even said that for smoking. The people that try to stop smoking the most are the ones that succeed. So resolutions are a great thing in that if you keep on trying, they're gonna eventually go forward and make it a success. So why don't we combine what we're trying to do with what our dogs are trying to do as well? So like just going for a walk. I think most of us said, hey, let's get a dog and we're gonna get more exercise. Well, let's go for that walk. I know we've got snow outside. It's actually beautiful. One thing that I've done with my dog, both of these dogs, is I've gone cross-country skiing with them. Never thought they would be like into, following me, but they are with me the whole time, more so than even when I walk with them. So try new things and get out there and explore new things. Regular grooming. I know when Susie gets those tear stain kind of things, and I always look at her and I go, oh, Susie, you look so sad. All I had to do was brush it out and wash it every day, and it would have been fine. And Susie would have been a little happier. I probably would have been even more so. But do a little bit more grooming. And while you're doing the grooming, rub them. And I know that sounds kind of fun or funny, but we all do it. But when you're rubbing them, and this puppy right here is a case in point. The more I rub Fitz here, the more he's gonna enjoy that time, bond with me, but I'm also kind of checking him out. In the summertime, oh, hey, what do you got hanging on you here? Let's get that off or whatever. Or you might find a mat or two that you need to take care of. So the more you rub your dogs and take care of them in that way, the better they are, the more bonding you're gonna get, and have fun. Wash your dog. Is another, let's all have that one in our list, is so that we have a nice fresh smelling dog. With the shampoos and conditioners that are out there, you can wash them every day if you need to. I don't think anybody's going to be doing that, but once a week is fine. I always say put that conditioner in there with it, because you know how they get all scratchy and stuff like that, especially in the winter times. If you use a conditioner, they're going to be less scratchy and be able to have a lot more fun, and they're also going to just feel a lot better as well. Another one here, microchipping. This one's an important one for all of us, in that if you microchip your dog and register it in the national database, when you lose your dog, and we all tend to have that problem from one point or another, that microchip is what brings it back to you, because at the shelter, at the fire station, police station, veterinarian, they're going to take a chip scanner and go across your dog and go, oh, here, we got a microchip. Now, the important thing is if it's in the national database in the internet, they're going to look that up, and they're going to have your name and number, and they're going to give you a call right away and say, hey, we found your dog, it is here. And you're going to go, oh. So the microchipping is very good. We like the tags on the dogs, but talking with this shelter, the tags tend to be gone by the time they get them. So whether it's they get stuck on something or tangled or whatever, they tend to be gone. And they said, the microchipping is by far the number one way to take care of things. Spay and neuter is my last one. There's hundreds of these out there, so you can find them. But spay or neuter your dog. That has helped us with that overpopulation that was like maybe 10 years ago. That was a big deal for us. We had an overpopulation of dogs out there. We don't anymore, especially with this COVID around. And it's spay or neuter is why that is occurring. 80% of all dogs are spayed or neutered now. It's in our genes now. This is what we do. And as a result, we solved a pretty big problem there. And so spay or neuter, if you haven't done it yet, make a point with your vet.
All right, great advice and ideas there. It's always a pleasure, Ron. If you have any questions for Ron, you can give him a call at that number on your screen. That number is 319-512-7949, and you can always visit him in Petland, Iowa City. As always, this segment is brought to you by Petland, Iowa City.